up, y'all? This Keon with Executive Cuts Landscaping, and we here at the commercial property, y'all. I told y'all we're gonna have that footage coming for y'all. All right, so we're here today prepping beds. Well, I'm here today prepping beds. I just want to see how hard the ground is and all this kind of stuff. It's based upon we just getting out of that winter time, and I just want to test the ground out, and I'll be carving out some of these beds today and prep, because on next Friday we'll be starting marching on this property, and we want to have all the beds and stuff prepped in advance, so that way when we get here we can put the mulch down and just roll out. All right, it'll be quick and fast and easy if we already got everything prepped. All right, so I'm out here today. Tomorrow we'll have a crew out here and we'll be knocking it down. But I just want to show y'all just a few tools that I bring when I'm doing edging out beds and stuff like that. Now let me show y'all something real quick. All right, so these areas you want to get the tree rings carved out and defined. Okay, so we'll be edging out this tree ring, but if you look at the ones up alongside the buildings, you don't have much prepping to do. You just mainly cleaning up the front areas, okay, because they're all overgrown, a little bit of ivy creeping up, and we only mulch basically the front of these beds, and we do fill in a little bit of the areas, but not too much, because nobody really can see back behind these bushes. So yeah, that's pretty much the deal with that. So it'll just be cleaning up these sidewalks down here and everything up along, but you don't have anything to edge out, because the sidewalk already creates your edge basically, and so you just will have it going up along the sidewalk. So right now all I have with me just to sample these out, and I will be getting the bed redefiner attachment for the steel combi system, which they do have the attachment for it. All right, and then my trusty what we call a half moon. All right, it's a half moon, and you just dig it down in the ground, and there you have it. Once I get the edge set, I'll come back behind it with the trimmer and smooth it out. Just smooth out the area that we defined, and we're gonna start with this area here, because this needs to be defined, because right now it's just grass and mulch. These particular beds does have some weeds growing up in here, and this property wants to utilize organic product to be able to kill all the weeds and stuff like that. So we'll be using that per request of the property. All right, so that's what we got. So I'm gonna set this thing up and get y'all some footage real fast of me edging out, so y'all can get some idea of how we do things. All right, but it's pretty easy and simple, just depending upon, like I said, the quality of the ground, how hard it is, based upon the winter, and it's the weather starting to warm up, so we can easily just test them out to see how everything gonna turn out. So let me get y'all set up. Be back with you in a second. You see it's carving out good. Let me move your back some. Okay, so you say, what's the purpose of putting the trench there, right? It's not just for the look, y'all. All right, now mind you, it is for the look, but it's also, so let me show you. All right, so as you can see, I just trenched out the whole line. All right, now what this does is it puts separation in between your your grass line and your bed, and it prevents the grass from growing over into your bed. So you're doing the cutoff, which is putting separation. And as y'all can see, I'm about to go through and clean this up, but that's how easy it is. And it took me about, in real time, about 15 minutes to do this section here, which is a pretty nice large section. Now as you can see the carve out now, and it's got definition. Also, like I said, you're keeping your grass from growing into your beds. All right, trying to keep those weeds out. You want to treat those weeds as well. All we doing today is just prepping the beds. So we'll be coming back along and spraying these, because there's no plants being planted here because it's behind the buildings. As y'all can see, it's behind the buildings. So this is really only the residents that's going to see that. But we got flower beds we got to carve out all through here. All right, all these flower beds got to be carved out. All right, all the ones up alongside the building has to be carved out. Okay, so it's a lot of carving to do. It's a lot of work, y'all. And as y'all know, this is a 5-acre property. So each one of these buildings have beds wrapped around. Some of them have to be edged out, some of them don't. So yeah, y'all, hit that tree. That's the purpose of edging out the beds, because you want to give it that definition, and also you want to be able to keep the grass from growing over into your mulch beds to try to keep those weeds out. So I'm gonna clean up this again. We're gonna get this cleaned out, and y'all see how I clean this out. And yeah, we clean this out real good. We give it that definition. We separate the grass line from the mulch bed, and we try to prevent those weeds from growing inside of the beds. And then also we'll treat. So let y'all see me clean this up some. Right, so as y'all can see, just come back through like I said, and you hit those beds and you clean them up. You clean up that edge line. It's pretty simple, y'all. It's not hard. You just need that half moon, and you go around, put your outline, you come back with your trimmer, and you just clean that bad boy up. Now let's see what it look like now. let me spread this out for y'all. See how it looks. All right. So as y'all can see, we got that line, that edge edged out pretty decent. All right. So this whole deal took me about 20 minutes prior, because I'm shooting a video. But if I'm doing this on a regular, then I can knock this whole thing out in 15 minutes. So it's work, but hey, that's what we gotta do. We gotta get it done. We gotta get these beds prepped. As y'all can see, the mulching is gonna look good. It's gonna have that good separation in here, and that's what it's all about, y'all. So I'll be getting y'all some more footage. I wanted to get y'all some live and direct on what you should be doing when you cleaning out these beds, you edging them out. All right, you putting that nice line on there. What the purpose of putting that edge on there is not just, again, for the look. It's to separate your mulch bed from your grass line, so that way your grass doesn't grow into your mulch beds. All right, and so we got little areas all around that we gotta do this to, y'all. So right here in this corner, edging it out, and of course we'll be mulching it. But the edges are already pretty set from the previous people that were here, and we got some outside the fence here, and we'll just go along edging these out along the sides and then getting them filled in. Okay, that's what we'll be doing on the entire property. As I said, this is our commercial property, and it's a lot of work, y'all. So be prepared in the beginning of the season to do a lot of work, depending on how often your the property needs you to come out and do it. Sometimes it's once a year. This particular property, we only mulch once a year. Okay, we'll have properties that will want you to mulch multiple times. Now, what I would do with all this stuff, let me show you. So all that grass and stuff that you kick up, okay, all you do is come back through and chop it up with your half moon, and you just turn it in the dirt. All right, it'll blend right in, and you'll be able to come mulch right over top of this once you chop it down, everything. Okay, so don't worry about these little chunks, the little rocks and stuff like that. The rocks you can take out if you want. There's some kind of thing, I'm believing somebody just tossed these out here, so we'll take them up out of here. But yeah, it's looking good, y'all. So y'all stay tuned. Like I said, we're gonna do a whole lot more videos showing the work. Okay, so I hope that's something that y'all appreciate. So if it's your first time joining the channel, hit that like and subscribe button, y'all. Like I said, we're gonna be showing y'all a lot of the work this year. I can't wait to start getting some footage cutting this property. It's gonna be lovely. All right, it's a lot of open area, and y'all get to see the machines go to work. All right, so hit that like and subscribe button. I appreciate y'all, and guess what, y'all, I'll see y'all at the next one. Talk to you soon.